Hey guys, this is Response here, just doing another audio commentary. This time around, we're going to be going back to basics. In this episode, we're going to be talking about highlighting the probe. We're going to be talking about what the probe is used for, what you can do with it, the different strategies you can employ with building different buildings, and talking about its uses and its strengths and its weaknesses. Next, we're going to be talking about highlighting the Zealot and its abilities, or also called Zealot. The Zealot has a charge ability that makes it quite potent later in the game. And early game is pretty much your first line of defense. And last but not least, we're going to be highlighting the Stalker and its abilities. It does have a blink ability, which just gives you a lot of different options. Alright, so let's just get into this video here. We're gonna just be playing a game by myself here, so I can show off the units for you guys, and talk to you about the different strategies employed by these units. Notice I am playing against no one. But it doesn't matter. Alright, so first off, we do have the probe. The probe, he's a little dude. His main ability, he builds structures. He can build pylons, assimilators, forge, gateway. He's able to build all the buildings. He's your worker unit. Early game, you should be building probes non-stop. Basically all the time, you should always be building probes here. It's just so helpful to have that early economy that that there's no reason not to build probes. Basically at all times, except when you don't have enough minerals. Har har har. It just makes it so good. So you see, I'm just building a gateway or a pylon here, early game. Pylon allows you to build structures. You have to build it within this blue area here, but I mean, this is all very common stuff. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but I'm just trying to keep everybody in the loop here. Yep, it's your force. You do have to build your gateways and stuff inside this blue area, and then there's your gateway. That allows you to build zealots and stalkers, which is what we're going to be building today. Notice I do. I continuously build probes here, and I am always chrono boosting. Those are two key aspects. So yeah, setting the rally around kind of important. And notice I always have my rally set to the probe or the mineral line, so my probes will go right to there instead of having to select them. I'm gonna put 3 on gas here. And another chrono boost. Alright, gonna be building the cybernetics core. That's the building that'll allow me to build stalkers. And I'm gonna be starting my first zealot.
You have not enough minerals.
You will notice I do select my probes a lot, just kind of over and over again. That's kind of just a habit I've picked up after over playing RTS games for so long. Just keeps your fingers loose, keeps you constantly thinking about building other things. Alright, now we're going to be building a stalker here. So yeah, this is Zealot. There he is. He's got his little blades. It's pretty legit. Again, the Zealot is great against other melee units. It's one of the stronger melee units in the game, except for Ultralists and not sure what else. I guess if Archons are counted as a melee unit. But yeah, he's very strong. He's just a grunt force unit. He's ever played Warcraft 3? He's like a grunt, basically. Same idea. And you notice I am building this Twilight Council. The Twilight Council is where you get their abilities at: the charge upgrade and the blink upgrade. Blink is a very strong ability. it allows you to blink the stalkers wherever you want them to go. We'll upgrade that first. I guess not anywhere you want them to go, but it allows you to definitely it gives them more mobility because they can. It's not an indefinite. They can't blink wherever they want, but it's like a few screen, like almost a screen away. It's like half a screen away, so they can blink pretty far. So they can get away from units. They can go up and down cliffs at will. It's just a very, very nice ability. And later in the game, I would recommend always upgrading it. Even early game sometimes, if you're going some type of stalker rush, it just makes your stalker so much better.
Blades of fire. Command me.
Chrono boosting at all times. Alright, and Blink is finished. So let's take a look at Blink.
Intriguing.
So say I had some marauders attacking me, or some
Cold is the void.
or I guess some
We are one.
Zerglings attacking me or something, and they tried to surround this stalker here. I can just blink back and continue to attack with these. Now if they try to attack a different one, I blink that one back. This one, that one.
Intriguing.
And so on. It's kind of a very helpful thing to have because it makes your stalkers live so much longer simply for the fact that they can blink away whenever they want. Now say I have vision of this cliff here, and say I have an observer up here, and I wanted to go for an attack here. I can just take these stalkers around the back here and just blink right up. Bam. And if this was the enemy base, I'd be attacking probes or something. But obviously it's my base, so I won't. LOL. And we're just waiting for the charge upgrade to finish. So there's pretty much an infinite ways you can use Blink. Basically it's just up to your creativity how you use it. It's great in Protoss vs Zerg early game because against roaches it makes your stalkers pretty much invincible if you can get the blink down properly. And the control and how you do the blink so fast is you push down, you use the B key on your keyboard just to. Nice little line there. Okay, now let's take a look at the charge. Charge is a auto-cast ability. You can also turn off the auto-cast, so just to make your zealots go normal when they're attacking. And then when you want to use it, you push C, and then once they're in the range, they will charge. But you see what charge is. It makes your zealots, once they get in range. Guess they didn't do it there. Alright, makes your zealots, once they're in range, to charge at the your opponent's units, and it basically lets them get in there and do some damage right away. Whereas if they didn't have that, the units would be a lot easier to like say for instance stalkers could just attack, then move back, attack, move back, attack, move back. It makes it so even if I try to do that and then I blink and then the zealots will still follow. You see, it's definitely a nice ability to have later in the game. Not as good early game because it's 200 minerals, 200 gas. It's just very, very costly, I'd say. So once you get an expo up, I'd say definitely upgrade it. But until then, you don't really need that. Whereas for Blink, depending on the matchup, depending on the map, I mean, you can use this whenever you want. I'd upgrade that ASAP because it's only 150 minerals, 150 gas, and there's so many uses for it. It makes your stalkers so much more mobile. It's just a lot better. Alright, so there was my first video talking about units.